Hello everyone, it's Chris with Expat Theory. Got some updates to give you about what's going on with me and my truck. A little bit to talk about with the stock market. Let me give you a little update. Hang on a second, I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, as you can tell, I'm still here in the hotel in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. We have a company shop here. Got in last Saturday night. The weekends are very sparse with workers at the shop, so they didn't even look at my truck on the weekend. They took it in Monday morning. They thought they fixed it, and they gave it back to me late on Monday. I went ahead and crashed in the truck there because I wasn't going to drive. Being out of the truck and not having enough sleep and rest, I was like, I'll leave out of here in the morning, go back to Virginia, and get back on the road. So Tuesday, got up, got the truck going, and went down to the Lowe's down the road to fuel. And in the short time that I was running my truck, all the problems and issues that I was having were still there. And just to give you an idea, it's something to do with the air system on the truck. Suspecting it's in the gauges and the sending units electronically. It appears to have air and can function. However, the gauges and the sending units and all that are telling the truck that's a problem. And not only does that affect my trailer brakes, it affects my truck brakes and the transmission with the shifting of the transmission. That's all kind of interconnected. So it's a hot topic. It's a hot button. It's something that you just can't ignore and drive. It's just not safe. It could lock up on me. So anyhow, I ended up taking it back to Carlisle to our shop Tuesday, and they've been trying to figure out what's wrong with it, and they can't. So we were notified today that they're going to be sending my truck to Freightliner to try to figure out what's going on and what to do. Which means that I'm going to be down for sure throughout the rest of the holiday weekend here at the hotel. Now, remember, I got in here to Carlisle, Pennsylvania Saturday night, and today's Friday. You know darn good and well that truck's not going to get looked at this weekend or Monday because it's a holiday. So it'll be Tuesday before they even start working on it. And if it needs parts, they got to order those usually. So there's no telling how long this little ordeal is going to be. I sat in Chicago, guys. I mean, you can go back and look at my videos. I was wandering around Chicago for 2 weeks, um, waiting on a windshield of all damn things. So this is a major problem. You know, Unfortunately, this is trucking. There are times when you just work 4 or 5 months straight, nonstop, boom, 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 never even blink, and then something hits you sideways, and you're going to be down for a while. And there's no good answer for it. There's nothing you can really do. You know, it's just part of the industry. Mechanical issues, it happens. Things break. And as much running as these trucks get, I think I've mentioned before, I'm putting 100,000 miles a year on my truck. And there are people out there putting more on their trucks than I am. So, over time these things break, and the road conditions are absolutely horrible. We talk as, America's so great and we got the best roads in the world, and I don't know, man. I tell you what, we got roads going everywhere. We'll build a road going to a porta potty. We don't care. We'll build a road to everything. Doesn't mean it's going to be a good quality road though. Holy crap. Some of these highways that I have to travel, and I'm on main roads. I can be doing, the speed limit, and just it literally feels like sometimes I hit um, like potholes, or where the concrete will shift to separate and settle. It literally feels it's gonna rip the wheels out from underneath my truck. So, these roads are harsh on these trucks. Now, I'm actually surprised we don't have more mechanical problems with these trucks. With the road conditions being what they are. Um, I do have to say the company does try to keep the trucks up and running. They do good maintenance on them, and they change out the filters and change the oil and all that. They do their part to try to keep the vehicles going, but it's just the way it is. So anyway, it looks like I'm going to be here for the weekend at least, and through Monday. And then next week, hopefully, they'll figure out what's going on, and keeping my fingers crossed, and maybe they'll have the parts in stock that they need to fix it. If not, hopefully they can get them rather quickly and not have to order them from the other side of the country. But in the meantime, I'm doing all right. I've got a nice room. It's got a nice little desk to sit here and work on. Nice TV, microwave, refrigerator, um, nice shower and bathtub. Probably going to take a bath for the first time in, I don't know, a year. I take showers all the time, but hell, if I got a bathtub, why not? Get in there and soak and relax and chill out. Um, Unfortunately, the only thing that's nearby is the rudders that I showed previously and posted up on Facebook. Um, it's a convenience store. It's kind of like a Sheetz, if anybody's familiar with Sheetz, or a miniature version of like a Wawa. So if that kind of gives you an idea, they have actual food, and it's a convenience store, gas station, the whole bit. So I'll probably be walking up there frequently to buy stuff. Um, and you just make do. I've got my laptop, I got my tablet, I got my phone. I have access to Netflix and Disney Plus, and the internet. I can play my games and things like that. And I got the Idiot Box TV to watch, so I can be amused with just chilling. For the first few days, it's okay. Usually, it's actually kind of a nice little break, and you kind of get an opportunity to unwind. For me, I don't know, kind of uptight a little bit, a little more tense, being in the truck because I'm in go mode. Go, go, go. So downtime like this, I kind of get the opportunity to just kind of unwind and relax, and even my body feels like it's time to, you know, wind down and relax a little bit. So I start to get actual better sleep pattern, um, and all of your normal functions seem to be better because your body's more relaxed. So put it that way. Everything seems to be, more chill. So it's kind of a good thing to get out of the truck once in a while. That's why you take home time. And for me, my home time is I get to go see my daughter and my grandkids and my son-in-law, whom I love them. I really do. They're amazing to me. They're not only like kids, but they're like my best friends too. So I really enjoy spending time with them. And I get over there every couple of months and stay for a couple of days, you know. But for the most part, I do try. to stay in that truck, making money as much as humanly possible. So, a little sideways below towards my goals, career goals for the year, my monetary goals for the year. I'm not going to be making paychecks. Downtime, they do pay me, but it's like 1/3 of my pay for a day. Um, I take a big financial hit sitting here. Fortunately, the company does pay for everything. They pay for the room, so I don't have to pay for the hotel room, but I still have to pay for all my food. And if I need transportation or whatever, I have to pay for that. They're not going to pay for that. So, I'm losing a lot of money and towards my end goal for the year, financial wise. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it. You know, I don't know where I'm going to finish out now. You know, too many variables. With downtime, winter's coming. Um, when the roads ice up and stuff, I can't get out there and drive in that. So, oh, yeah, I don't know where I'm going to finish out at the end of the year. Um, if I had to guess, I'd probably say somewhere in the 60,000 plus range is where I'm going to finish. And if you guys have been with me from the beginning and watched my videos, 60,000 for me ain't nothing to sneeze at because I was making 26,000 with CVS gross. So that's still a huge difference in the money. And I've been able to do a lot more with getting myself straightened up and heading for my retirement because of this trucking thing. So even though it's kind of crappy at the moment sitting in a hotel room, tell you what, still the best decision I ever made. The other thing, stock market. Oh my God. Where do I even begin with that? Last Friday, the Fed came out and jacked up the interest rates again. And it's been pretty much a bloodbath ever since. The government's pushing, they want business to lower their prices for the consumer. But at the same time, the problem is business is still paying more. People aren't showing up to work. The employee shortage is a real thing. And the people that are showing up, half of them don't want to actually work. They're just showing up to get a check. And they're doing this quiet quitting stuff where they just come in, stand around, do nothing, and expect to get a paycheck. It's ridiculous. But it's really affecting everything. The movement of raw materials and making of products is down because of it. If you don't have the production to produce the products for sale, you don't need the materials to produce and keep booster production because you're not going to have the people to make the products and get them out the door anyway. And then you have less to distribute out to the public to be sold. So it's hurting the businesses. They're having to pay more for getting the materials and getting products, and got the government pushing on the other side that they need to lower the prices to reduce inflation, but yet they're caught in the middle, so they're taking a loss. They're being squeezed on both sides. And of course, the stock market goes, oh, well, your profitability is going to be down, so your stock's not as valued as we thought it was. Boom, stock prices start dropping, which affects all of us who are invested. So, it's kind of a bad cycle here. People, you're getting it on all sides. Everything is going down. And a lot of it also is based on speculation and attitude and perception. Because some of these companies are reporting numbers that are not that bad. But yet the stock price is still dropping like a rock because the attitude is things are going to be down. So Well, I guess what I'm trying to say there is my stock market is taking a beating. No end in sight right now. I mean, I know eventually it'll turn around, but for right now, it's a continual drop, a little more every day. And based on that, I don't have any cash to throw at it right now. I'm not getting regular paychecks, so I can't throw money over there to keep buying more stock, so I just have to kind of sit on what I got. I don't have any cash on hand to try and buy these discounted stocks, but which is frustrating because I would like to. I'd like to be out there buying more. Let those prices drop on their stock price. I'll buy it because in a couple of years it's going to be back up higher than what it was before. I'm going to make a killing. Anyway, so that's the update, guys. I'm going to be here till further notice. I'll update you when things change, but yeah, this is just the way it is. You got to get used to it, and you got to be able to just cope with it and do what you can do until you can get back out there and get working again. So, all right, guys, that's the update. We'll see you in the next video. Hope you hit the like, share, subscribe. If there's anybody that you know of that might be interested in this kind of content, share it with them. So that way, we can kind of spread the message here. So, thanks, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. We'll see you in the next video.